Hi Capricorn, this is your March 2021 tarot forecast. So this is for all Capricorn placements and 10th house placements. So no matter where your Capricorn sits or your 10th house. So Capricorn, March 2021. Capricorn, March 2021. So we do have some Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo energy here. So earth and water energy. Pisces and Virgo are also cardinal signs, so there's a lot of movement here. Mutable. Mutable signs can go any which way. They are free-flowing. They're considered sort of like free radicals. Mutable energy can go any which way. It is open. It's flowing. It's open to change. Free flow of information. Of everything. Movement. So we have Pentacle energy here. Pentacle energy at the bottom of the deck. Definitely building towards something. Looking forward to perhaps a solid investment here. Some nurturing, receiving a solid investment. This is a general reading. If this is a relationship, this could be, you know, expecting a solid partnership, especially around emotions, deep, maybe some past life, maybe some deep emotional subconscious situation here, with regard to a surrender, sacrifice, or release. I think there was an element of you or the other person. This is interchangeable. This energy is either yours or who you're dealing with. This hanged man is traditionally considered as someone who was hung out to dry. They were humiliated and forced to have an awakening around their subconscious, around their deepest desires, around something profound that they may not even, you or the other person may not even, can even intellectualize, right? And these are two Pisces energies on top, like back to back. These are mirroring each other. These are both Pisces energy. The moon is technically ruled by Cancer, but that's astrologically speaking. In tarot, it's Pisces, and Pisces is the 12th house. 12th house, 12th house. 12th house is, you know, Persephone. It's the underworld. It's the asylum. It's the madman. It's you know, these are deep, dark secrets and fears. This is the unknown. Places, things that we've never seen or met before. You know, usually within our own psyche, right? So it's very new, but there was a suspension, surrender, or release here. There was this acknowledgement. So, there's an acceptance here. You might have even battled it, or someone was up against something here where it felt like it was, you were defensive about it, or you needed to defend something about it, but you came through the other side. This is a very wise sage energy here. You're at the top of the mountain. Both of these faces are looking directly, the Hermit and the Moon are both actually looking directly at the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles is your energy. It's 10th house. But it's a nurturing female energy. It doesn't have to be your energy. It can just be someone around you, someone that the Three of Wands atop of this energy, for example. And this could be a person. We're dealing with individuals, right? We have a Court card here. The Hermit could be an actual Virgo individual. But these are more elemental, these majors here. The Three of Wands is really looking on top of this one about, you expect something from this. You're going to pull something in, something that is very deep for you, that is profound for you, that you could not even be able to might not at this point be able to even explain. So the bottom of the deck energy, the energy that's going to encapsulate the entire month for you, is this gorgeous Eight of Pentacles. This is hardworking, long-lasting, dedicated, pretty fixated energy. You can probably see he is probably going to work day and night. This is, you know, be sure to keep a work-life balance here if this is about physical, actual work and investments. This is value systems though. And this is, if it's a relationship reading for you, this is, you know, how much time and energy, blood, sweat, and tears you're putting into something as well. And the 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate outcome. The 10 is the ultimate completion of all this hard work. So, you know, if you're looking in a new direction or you're waiting for a safe, you know, an investment payoff here around your status, right? 10th house energy is also Capricorn. It's also your status, your marital status, your financial status, you know, your possessions, your reputation, what you show to the world, how you're interpreted. So you're expecting a payoff here. You're expecting something that was nurtured or to be nurtured here. And to bring a lot of wisdom as well. I think you have not only a lot of wisdom around it, but I think this could be like a nurturing or an investment in a sense of like a subconscious knowledge. It's very interesting. I might get some qualifiers for these energies here because this is very unusual. However, recent past is, you know, expecting something. Okay, and it's just something exciting. If this is business, this would be about a new opportunity taking root. You're expecting some reward for that. 3 of Wands is having, knowing what you've already taken action. So if this is enterprise or really in any area of your life, you're expecting the results of that. And you look forward to them. You want things to pay off for you. Here in the position of, you know, the situation that you want things to be paid off for is an element here, like I said, of surrender, sacrifice, or release. If someone was hung out to dry, if someone was a traitor or was traitored, or there's a realization here, there is an element of perspective. It's extremely interesting to me here as well how much I would say, go so far as to say enlightenment could even be evident here in the month of March for you. We have, you know, this glowing, typically seen with this, you know, elemental, even angelic glow around this person's head after being forced into surrender or suspension, or, like I said, a sense of sacrifice, maybe not trying to figure out this subconscious yearning or desire or pull or effort here, and maybe just letting it be. And then that's part of the wisdom, is just saying, yeah, okay, well, I just accept it and not fighting it maybe so much anymore, being defensive about it. And you have a lot to offer at this point too. Like, this is very, you know, he's an old man, like he's figured something out, he's done something. It's also very solitary. There's a lot of solitary you know, action and effort here. So here in the position of the reason for all this, yeah, was just being defensive perhaps. And like I said, you could have been more Wands energy as well. So it could have just been that you maybe expected something to come in a different way as well. You wanted to just receive, but that's not the way it came in, and that maybe was a forced reflection, and then you were forced to get to this sort of, you were forced to figure something out here. You were either defending your position, or you were having to keep yourself on solid ground here. Maybe even fighting against external influences in order to reach the top, right? Because this guy has an advantage. The 7 of Wands has the advantage, and this guy is literally at the top of the mountain. So you have to go through something here for sure, you know, and the reason for that being this defending energy. You're defending something, or you're working very hard to defend this new realization. Here in the now position, right, this is the feminine, this is the receptive energy. Capricorn rules the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of people read her as Cancer energy. I tend not to. I'm pretty strict with my court cards, but can be female, it can be receptive female energy in general. But like I said, 10th house is really about your status in all areas. And it's a really nice investment. This is a really gorgeous value system, right? This is, like, this energy is very proud of their energy and what they've invested and put time and effort into. And it's very meticulous, and it's built and designed to last. I think that's another important element of all the pentacle energies, is that it's built to last. It's set in stone, it's solid, and it's reliable. Here in the position of outside influences. So like I said, yeah, I don't see any swords here, which I'm pleased to see despite having the moon. Because the outside influences are really just, there could be a force that feels like it's beyond your control. I'm going to get some, I do have a minute here, so I'm going to get some qualifiers for these energies. But it is interesting to see here, and I think there's an acceptance of it. I just feel like you're okay, or you're okay with a shadow self, or a dark side, or something that's unknown and could even be a little bit scary, or even feels dangerous, right? Whether it will be or not. But I don't see you letting that turn you off. I see that being an outside influence where you could just very well accept it. Because like I said, with no swords energy here, you're definitely not even in a thinking zone. This isn't even about like a thinking matter. This is really deep, like subconscious deep even, or memories, dreams. This is also cinema, dreams. This is fantasy, right? Pisces rules movies and cinema and shadows and make-believe, and it's all very like, because it taps into it. There's something primal, okay, right? These are all, there's animals, there's no people on this card, you know, and it's the night time. What happens at night, right? It's like, this can bring out our worst fears, but I feel like you just sort of accepting that here and being wise about it, like I said, with the outcome being the Virgo or 6th house ruled energy, the wise old man. So 6th house is work, service, health, and habits as well. All right, let's clarify this moon as the outside influence. Moon outside influence. That's a lot of cards. No, just one card, please. I have a card for the moon. That's fine. Card for Hermit. Card for Hermit. Whoa, just a second. I just want one. Card for Hermit. Card for Hermit, please. Yeah, and there's that 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. So it is interesting to see, to clarify the moon, is this happy home portal wish. You know, it could be around an actual dream, wishes, fantasies, something that you're bringing total balance into. This is alchemical energy. It could be about learning how to create magic here as well, about bringing dreams and wishes and fantasies to life in a practical way, right? This is solid foundations around this really strong pentacle energy. I do find, you know, with temperance, there's an element of patience, right? So just being patient with yourself or the process. Very interesting. These guys came out like this. So more pentacle energy on this Hermit. So 2, and then the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 8 up here. You're definitely working, like you've made up your mind. There was a choice here. You've made up your mind. What are you investing in? Like I said, you need to be on the same page as somebody else if you're investing with somebody else or on somebody else. Then we have another 8, right? So an 8 there, an 8 here, and an 8 of Cups here is a total walking away of something that was emotionally unfulfilling. So you were successful in walking away or releasing something that was emotionally unfulfilling here. And that's extremely positive news. And at the bottom of that deck, after I got your clarifiers, right, because you have to know what is and isn't going to work for you. And that does take a great deal of wisdom and insight. And we have to go to those shadow places, those dark places. And it could just be what you were investing in before. The sevens, all the sevens are like a revision. So what you were investing in before, you revised it and you walked away from something that was no longer emotionally serving you. So now you can invest in something else. Now you can work toward, because right, 2 to the 7, not really a big deal when you've got your 8 and then you've got your Queen of Pentacles here. So you can easily turn something small. I think just making up your mind about something here could be a part of it as well. Going through all the stages though, these are very, you know, by the book kind of energies. So it's just going through all the stages of something. And then, yeah, the bottom of that deck is the 2 of Wands, right? So recent past. So there could have been a partnership alliance here, and then you're awaiting a response. Awaiting the results, rather, from that. Really, I would say somewhat intense reading for you, but not bad. I feel like this was a big personal learning curve month for you, or this is going to be a real practical way of leveling up. I think you're going to begin receiving or enjoying the fruits of your sustained labor or attention, efforts. So you have 2 8s, 2 7s, if these are meaningful for you. Wow, change in the wind. Yeah, I really feel like so much of what March is going to bring for you has to do with you having made your mind up about something once and for all. I really do. There was an overwhelming sense of enlightenment, perhaps, that really, I would even say, really changed you, really altered you, matured you. Maybe it even, you know, it could have even lent to a sense of, you know, like I said, that isolation, solitary, you know, a home situation, moving could be part of it, temperance, you know, with her 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water. Combining 2 worlds, like this is also the combining of 2 entirely different worlds, guys, right? The 2 cups together, typically they're red and blue to make purple, right? And it's the ultimate combination. It's the alchemy, bringing 2. That's so many cards. I really can't take those. So this really does have to do with a firm, solid beginning or investment that you got, that you have been enlightened about. All right, so I'm just going to take the top card here in the interest of time. Wow, love that hummingbird card. So big changes here, guys. Yep, I think you were humbled, or someone around you was humbled. This is so funny. That flipped out and I put it back to shuffle and it came back out. So we have hummingbird, joy. This is so special. Joy is so gorgeous. You get to enjoy something. Enjoy something. Let yourself enjoy it. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yeah, work on your partnership. Work is very hard, very easy for you right now because you have made up your mind. You're very solid about something right now. You have a change in the wind and retreat. I'm actually going to pull another card for retreat. And then meditation. Interesting. So you always have the answers, is what I'm seeing here. I think be prepared for your new direction to take off, for this new, what's coming in, what you're drawing in. I think you've just experienced some major manifestation power here, guys. And once you made up your mind, you're manifesting in such a powerful way. There might even be no resistance. Don't be too skeptical of that either. I would just keep trusting yourself. Don't get into the head. Don't overthink anything. Just enjoy. So retreat, meditation, and then this hermit card. So keep trusting yourself, stay wise, and stay the course. And your work here is going to pay off in a very profound way. And you may shock the people around you, actually, in terms of what you end up choosing here for a foundation. So that is your reading for March, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.